Hey everyone, hurry! Class is about to start!
Welcome to the Points of Articulation live stream. All wings report. He is a master diorama builder. You can find figure reviews and how-to videos over on his YouTube channel. Please welcome Dandy1981. He'll help whip you into shape and share his collection along the way over on the Geek Strong YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, Dino.
So I got a question about time and calendars, right? Like,
Cut the shot already, too.
We have stop motion maestro. You can find him swapping heads and taking jabs at bad business decisions over at Oakhurststudios YouTube channel.
everybody.
You know him, you love him. Hey, Vern.
Lock air spoils in attack position.
And curator of the Cap Cave and staff writer over at Biff and Pop. My name is Josh Wallen.
Use the force, Vern.
Question would be, does anyone know during that episode which Arnold was on the show?
What?
Do you think it's everyone in the world does one Mississippi, two Mississippi, or do you think there's places in the world where somebody goes one Tennessee, two Tennessee, or something like that?
Stay on target.
Those are all good questions. You know, you could have preemptively said, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing this thing. You guys want to send over some sound bites?" Because I'm totally like watching myself in the X-wing, going like, I could totally be saying like, "So, what do you think the trajectory of this missile would be? Do you think I should fire it in 4 seconds or 3 seconds? Oh, darn it! I just missed my chance. I gotta have to loop around, guys. I'm sorry."
Well, the whole fun part of me making like the intro is watching your reaction after Wallace playing. Surprise!
Red 2 had a perfect shot, but he was worried about the Millennium and whether Tennessee count Mississippi.
Welcome everyone to the Points of Articulation. This is a live stream we do every other Thursday, where we show different ways to enhance your toy collection using items like hot glue, cardboard, photo photography, and everything in between. We also encourage you to join us in a DIY challenge and hashtag your pics of your creation to POA Challenge 22 on Twitter.
Wait, you didn't have that committed to memory because I saw you look off to the side. Did you have that?
He has notes.
Add notes.
Okay,
Josh does it so well, so that's why I had
Josh uses notes. Outstanding work.
You're gonna have to invest in one of those prompters.
Yeah, right.
Teleprompter. Yeah.
So
And then you're gonna have to give me
people.
access to type on what's on there, so I can change the words.
You guys ready to welcome some people?
Oh,
Yeah. Always.
plenty of people there is.
Yeah, we do. So we have first person, super awesome, 701, I think it was, right? 701. He was standing in line.
Yeah, since this morning.
Blue Sasquatch. It is live.
What's up, Blue?
It is. It is now. It is
So
live.
Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. He has a couple of picks. He made an awesome lightsaber. So we'll show that
man, yeah.
very soon.
I gave up after I saw those. I just what's the point?
So that's what I like about these challenges is there's different takes on it where you have one person making out of cardboard, another one making out of metal shower curtain. So it really doesn't matter what you do, just do it, and I think they all look amazing. So
amen.
Right. So let's go in GeForce. We have some pictures of yours too, and you did a great job.
GeForce wants me to take credit for his, and I'm fine with it.
So there is no prize for a winner this time.
What?
No prizes. Yeah. So, hey, Rick, good to see you. So, Dan, you got the chat? You want to take over?
I got to ask a question. Who gets up at 1 o'clock in the morning to watch Left Coast's Kenobi live stream?
Love you, Rick, but
Blue Harvest did.
I tried. I honestly tried, but I did rewatch it. It's good. You guys should
I
check it out
actually
if you
rewatched
haven't.
it. I think it was yesterday or today I rewatched it.
If you haven't seen it, you guys should watch it. I like it.
Yeah.
The
I have to
discussion's
watch
really
it
good.
first. I don't get to watch it for like hours, you know.
So you haven't
like,
seen it yet?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
I watched it.
I was going to tell you what C-3PO did.
Has everybody seen it?
Yes.
Yes.
I have.
Yeah.
Multiple
Okay,
times.
So
50 times. That's not excessive either.
No. So if we have any, I don't have anything that says spoiler. So if anybody says anything, that's fine. Because if you haven't seen it yet,
I already gave up the whole thing about C-3PO.
That's kind of, I mean, it's kind of a critical part. So,
well, it's kind of a
did you see
no-brainer.
they announced some figures, right? Where is this one? So they announced the assassin droid from Kenobi.
How do you have that already, Vern?
what?
I just took the belt off. It's Q90 or whatever his name is. And then the only thing that looks like that they really did that different, well, it's more C-3PO-ish on the chest, but they gave him a sash instead of that full belt, and then they like glued the holsters onto his legs, and they look like the ones that came off the like the where is he? The Mando guys, you know, those the super commandos, how they have those pancake holsters on their legs. It looks like those.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then they
yeah.
just gave him a sash, but pretty much, right?
Pancakes.
Almost. Or no, it's more like Forlom. This is different.
Yeah, I thought that was full of them.
Forlom, sorry.
Boy, Dan, you're jumping all around. Hey, let's say hi to Darth Rock.
Darth
What's up, Dark?
Hey, Darth.
Orlando.
Good to see ya. What time is it? And,
Cat.
so we have Cat here too, right? Did we say hi to Cat? Because Cat, I have your photos also I'm going to show soon. You guys want to get right into it?
Why not?
Sure.
So last time we did a stream, we put out a challenge, and the challenge was build your own lightsaber using anything, household items, or you can custom like Rebels. He works at a fabrication shop, and he fabricated a lightsaber. Not sure if it's working, but it is an amazing lightsaber, and so we can't wait to show you that also. So yeah, and who wants to go up first?
I will, because that way you'll forget about the shoddy work I did by the time you guys are finished.
All right, let's see it.
All right. So first, I want to talk about lightsabers for a second. So I did get this one. This is a. I did make this.
You said it as if you were at my door on the front porch. Like, can I talk to you a minute about lightsabers?
I did make this completely from scratch.
Whoa!
Wow, that is amazing.
That's amazing.
Sound card and everything.
Yeah,
how did you get off world to find a kyber crystal, Vern?
I didn't have to. I just used red LED lights in there. No, I'm just kidding. But so this is my Darth Maul, one half of a Darth Maul. I got this one at Goodwill a while back.
You have the other half?
No, I wish.
Yeah.
I found that one at Goodwill. But when I was younger, I would use something like this as a lightsaber.
Yes.
And this is, have you guys seen
Right
like a Stranger Things is like trying to sell like a flashlight like this?
What is up with that? Is it?
I don't understand.
Yeah, because in the show they actually have these old flashlights, so they have an LED version. This is an actual ever-ready Captain. So this is actually a vintage flashlight, but this would have been one that maybe I would have used as a lightsaber when I was a kid.
Yeah, Vern, have you seen this lightsaber here? This is the one that the original one that they had when we were kids.
No, I didn't. Haven't seen.
So this is the actual lightsaber from back in the 1977.
That is pretty cool. See, I couldn't afford that, so I had to use my dad's ever-ready Captain.
That's exactly what it is.
Now, did you take like a paper towel roll and tape it on there so that it made a little light, Vern?
No, I didn't. I just like walked around like this in the dark and then swung it around. The light on this is not very bright, but you know, like, have you ever seen these like plastic flashlights where you can put the different lenses in them? Mm-hmm. Sometimes they're like turned. We used to have one of those too, and if you put the red lens in, you would have like, you know, the red lightsaber and the other one. But anyways, this is my build. It's kind of like a traditional style, straightforward, just pieces that I had around the house. So this goes into like a table, like that you would have in your yard where you would put your umbrella through. This is that little piece right there. Yep. This thing is not metal, it's PVC pipe, but I spray painted it with like a silver. I put some like wiring in here, and then this piece right here, I can't remember what this is from, but it has this nice piece. So if I had like a little hook on my belt, I could just wear it around on my belt.
It looks familiar, that part.
Yeah, I don't know what this part is from. I just know that I've had it lying around. Oh, maybe a bicycle pump.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The part that you attach to your bike or something. But I did this cross hatch sort of on the handle to simulate, you know, how a katana blade might be wrapped. That was the reason behind that. It wasn't super artistic or anything like that, but it was the closest I could get it. And it was double duty because it helped hold on these pieces here, which is just tubing, which is supposed to be like wiring. I was trying to get it like more on the outside, but I ended up having to have it under the wrap. But it's comfortable to hold. It's got like it's lightweight and stuff like that. So I think it looks all right.
How much hot glue did you use? Any hot glue?
I used some hot glue to adhere this, this piece, and then just to hold the wires on. And pretty much that's it.
See, you know, it'd be cool. You know those glow sticks?
Yeah.
Those little that they sell, instead of putting wires there, if those were like glow sticks too. But I mean, obviously it wouldn't last long, but that'd be something cool too.
I was trying to find some small chain because what I wanted to do was I wanted to have chain in this tube. And then I wanted to have like the handle come off a little bit. That was my original idea, to where, like, you know how in martial arts they have those little knives that are on the ropes and they throw them. You would have your lightsaber like that, and you could like throw it, and it would be on the chain, so you can like swing it around.
And then you say, "Come here."
Yeah.
Come here.
Like
get over here.
But then I realized if you're using a lightsaber, right, you really could just use the force and make it go floating around.
Yeah, true.
So that's it.
I haven't seen that yet. Let's make it happen.
You got a nice work from Rick. Looks good, Vern. From Kat, very nice job from Rebels. And then Left Coast couldn't help but notice the lack of the LCG graphics.
Well, I've been waiting patiently for all these stickers that I was hoping were just going to show up in my mailbox for no reason at all.
Well, Left Coast, you did make this right here, the Geek Strong. So I am representing your logos somewhat. I want to say hi to Apprentice Ewok, Brendan. Good to see you.
Brandon.
Who's up the bat next?
Dan?
Sure. All right. Well, I kind of cheated. I'm sorry. So I've got the one that I made that when we did the Night Owls.
Yeah.
Because I did not have enough time to work on another one this week. But I did also have a secondary project because we did we're going to do that this week, the Franken figure, the little Mick Kit Bash kind of thing. Or was that next
point? That's for next challenge, maybe.
Next challenge? Okay. Well, I'll save that one for next week. So here you can see my lightsaber. And this is just my usual stuff, cardboard and foam.
That looks really good.
Yeah, really cool. Can you show the video of you making it, or is that too archived?
I don't have a video making it, do I?
No, I'm just messing with you. Because I remember that live stream. I was on that live stream with the Night Owls. Yeah.
Yep. And I did
He just pulls it out of nowhere. We're all showing like lightsabers. It's like, I had I had an hour today, and I put this together. And he pulls this thing out. And I'm like, what? And that's what we call talent right there.
No kidding.
And that's
fantastic.
Beauty. Let's show a few of the lightsabers. We'll take a little break and let's show G-Force. You guys want to see G-Force's lightsaber?
Yes.
G-Force, you're up the bat. Here we go. I think that was it, right?
I don't know. Is the music stopped playing?
Yeah. I think it missed the beginning, so let's catch the beginning again. These things never
Looks
fit
great.
well, really.
Yeah, that looks
Very
really
cool.
good.
Yeah, I like the wrap and the use of multiple kind of items there.
Yeah.
It's a
I would-
mixed media piece.
Yeah, I would never have
really,
guessed
yeah.
that there was cardboard, like the cardboard tubing on that.
Right?
Yeah, let's
Can't even tell.
yeah, look at that. So does that, I wonder if that saber part is part of the handle too.
I
Does
think
that go
that's the
all
other
the way
piece,
back?
right? Like
Yeah.
that PVC. That's probably the PVC pipe that's painted red. I'm guessing.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to figure out. I think that's what it is. And then I mean but if you look at that cardboard though, that tube is painted really well.
Yeah,
And,
looks
and
It is, right?
it just disappears with the addition of that button and the top. And like Josh said, it really is. It's like a mixed match of so much different stuff. There's so much different media.
Yeah, because I was looking at the beginning of the video, all the parts here.
Yeah.
You see?
Oh, you know what? I bet the PVC pipe goes all the way through the handle as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done,
Good.
G-Force. Well done.
That is good.
No
like
kidding,
it.
man. Great job.
I want to say hi to Chris, 1000 Ghost.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Let's see, you get him. I think I'm freezing. I have too much going on right now between handling all that.
I'm trying to
computer's
watch
like-
absorb this lightsaber at the same time. I'm like, it's so cool. But
Yeah, my computer's like too much going on. Slow down.
Are you using Windows 98?
I
mean-
had to crank up my
So
laptop
Windows,
to get
you're
it
using
going.
Windows NT?
T. Oh my
I had
god.
to dial up. I had to try dial up. So.
Join us next stream when Dino can't get onto his Internet Explorer anymore.
Do you remember? I remember the first time I think I ever heard those dial-up tones was, maybe it was War Games, but was that show The Whiz Kids before War Games or after?
I don't know.
I don't know the movie. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there was a show called The Whiz Kids, and I just remember that the one that they used to go to, like, get on the internet. They would go to like payphones and somehow be able to take the little thing off the receiver and plug it into their computer so they could dial up. And no payphone I've ever been to lets you take the little cord off.
Yeah.
So I don't know where they found these payphones.
That's
You
why
ever
they're
pick up a phone when someone's trying to do a fax? The worst thing. Hey, Fabulous. Good to see you here. And Rolando's here too.
No, but I used to get on and you remember
Rolando.
going to make a phone call and somebody's on the internet and you kick
Yeah.
them off. Oh, it made my sister so mad.
Mega me so angry.
You know what? There was a time where I had an external modem, which is like, you have a modem that's outside the computer, and I had that hooked up to a router, and I actually had two computers hooked up to the router, so I would dial up and both computers would have access to the internet on dial-up.
Sneaky. I like
I
it.
love a girl.
Can't believe it. Both computers sharing 14.4 bauds.
Kilobytes.
Ooh, is it time? Is it
Yeah,
time?
you're up.
By the
All
way,
right.
and great job on that saber, G-Force.
Yeah, so it was
Yeah,
great.
great job.
Absolutely. All right. So I took the truly kit bash approach, and I
Love
did
that
it
shirt.
old school. Just grabbed a bunch of random odds and ends I had laying around. And came
Oh,
up with
cool.
this.
Oh, I love the
Those colors are beautiful, man. That's a cool looking saber.
I love
So-
this match.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
good. I like it.
Unintentionally, it ended up being sort of a Captain America themed, and then I was also looking at its little
Unintentional.
R2D2 as well.
I don't think that's unintentional.
I can see
I
that.
mean,
But
might as
you know
well
what's
lean into the
interesting?
branding.
I'm not trying to. I think it looks fantastic. Okay, I just want to say that. If you
Here
take
comes
those-
the criticism.
if you take those two side pieces off,
Yeah.
right, flip it around and put it on a base, you can use it for like a paper towel holder.
I think
or
all
some
of
sort
us
of decorative like tabletop thing. It looks great. I mean, if you're looking at it, like that would be really cool to have on like the table.
A Star
Yeah.
Wars theme
Something,
table
yeah.
set.
Yeah. So these are nozzles for 3D printing, which I thought was fun. And then these, Dino, are full glue sticks that I just happened to paint. And then I melted one side of them and stuck them to the side of my pool skimmer pole.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
These
Sneaky.
are, you guys might recognize these if you've ever hung any lighting fixtures at all. These are the little
Right.
plates
That's what
with
it
the
was.
ground.
That's what that is.
When you
That's what
posted
that
that, I was
is.
like, I know what that thing is. I know I've seen
Yeah.
it before. Where
Yeah.
have I seen it?
I have a bunch
And then
of
I
those.
just
That's
used-
perfect, dude. That's
Yeah.
such a good idea.
I just used our that hot glue that I featured a few episodes ago, the colored hot glue, and I just filled in any of the holes, and it just kind of looks like they're inlays. So turned out pretty
Wow.
good.
That
Yeah,
came
that
out
does look really good,
vibrant,
actually.
too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love the colors on it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you could have it right in the middle of your table, and it would look fantastic.
Yeah,
Really.
and then I actually have a nice little button there on the side.
Real
So
button.
Yeah,
yeah,
it
I
actually
got a
looks
little.
like it clicks.
Yeah, it doesn't click, but it's actually the tubing. That's what the tubing that feeds your filament on a 3D printer is.
Oh yeah.
So that
Huh.
feeds into your extruder.
Don't you
Okay.
just have a bunch of 3D printer parts lying around?
I do, yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah. But that's easy.
The
Well, actually,
bottom
it's
is
not.
a finial that I had laying around from an old lamp, and then that's the skimmer pole, the end. So I just spray painted that red. Turned out pretty good. Just gaffer tape for my handle, but I'm happy
Yeah,
with
that
it.
looks super
Yeah, I
good.
love that. I love those pieces, the way they came together too. That's
Yeah,
It does. It does.
leave room
it does
for
look really good.
possibly putting something in there so that you could have like a blade coming out later.
yep. Well, I mean, there's still an opening.
Okay, yeah, no, that'll work.
After
Put a
putting
light
it
in there,
together,
right?
like, what's that?
You can put a light in there so it actually illuminates.
Or
That'd be
that.
I
yeah.
thought maybe stick some like some LED lights down inside, like a string of LEDs, and throw them on, just to get some light coming out of it. But yeah, pretty cool. So it was a lot of fun. Hope everybody else had a lot of fun.
Gotten
So,
some great comments on that one too.
so Rick, I do get that one. You guys get that? Your blade will kill. You know that TV show when they make knives?
Thank
No.
you. Oh no, I wonder what he was
You
talking
watch a show about making knives?
Yeah. That's
That's-
what's the name of that show, Rick? Put it
That's
in
weird.
the chat.
The
Can't
Knife
think of it. I watch it all the
Makers,
time. It's like Blade something or whatever.
So after you
Blade
watch one,
Runners.
so after you watch one episode, I mean, what else is there new about that?
Well, it's a challenge, man. They forge of steel, I think it's called, right?
Forgers.
Yeah. So they forge knives.
It's like
You miss Burns, huh?
That's
Nailed.
okay. You didn't miss anything.
no guts,
So
no
let's,
glory, of course.
If this were a competition, I'd be in 4th, 5th, 6th.
No, there is no we all win. By
Yeah,
Well, it's
playing
got to
and
be a competition.
That's right.
participating,
Yes.
we all win. It's great. So,
There you go.
Cap,
Is it
let me
forged?
ask you something. When you make when you make a cool project like that, what do? Do you keep all that stuff? Like I would have a hard time getting, you know.
You would have a
Yeah,
hard
no,
time.
it's all the odds and ends. I mean, we've all put together. If you guys have assembled IKEA furniture, you get to the end, and a lot of times they'll give you extra pieces that you didn't need, or if you're putting it in some other location and you need to repurpose or retrofit something.
That's not true, Josh.
It's totally
If
true.
you have extra stuff from IKEA, you missed a couple of steps.
He's probably not wrong.
No,
We'll-
I'm just kidding.
we
Forged
play it
in
loose
fear.
with the IKEA furniture around here. We do what we need to do to get it done. So, yeah, you end up with a lot of odds and ends, things that you didn't necessarily need, or like with those light fixtures, for example. I mean, if you are taking down a light fixture, there's already a light fixture there, so you don't always need
true.
to use that. So, you just hoard, store all that stuff for a rainy day, like building a lightsaber.
Hey Joey, good to see you. Padawan Collector's here.
Joey,
What's up, Joey?
welcome.
Hey,
And we had Sean jump in too.
Hey, Sean.
Go
Sean
back
here?
here. Sean Franklin. There we go. Yep.
I'll let
What's
you.
up, Sean?
It's tough when two people work in chat.
TPC.
Dan and I keep
Sorry.
erasing each other's pull up. Go ahead, you do it. You're a master at chat plan. So let's show one more from our great Vader's Girl 28. You ready?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
let's see cats.
I'm gonna pause it and restart it because when it pulls up, it's already halfway done. Okay, you ready? Let's get the music
Holy
going.
We're
cow.
still talking about the video, right?
Yeah, so these are all her parts that she used for one of her sabers. So
Jeez.
how cool is this? And she showed me this. I think it was the Sunday after our stream. So she was.
She's only missing the kitchen sink there.
Everything but the kitchen sink, yes. Wow.
So
Brilliant.
Wow, that was good.
Oh, no way. What?
super cool, huh?
Love it.
Fancy.
That is too much,
I like
man.
it.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
job, Kat.
Yeah, it looks really good.
We'll keep it here. There you go. Very nice, Kat.
Badass.
I wonder, is that
I
one of
love
those-
the personalized touch.
Yeah, that looks really good. I'm wondering if that was one of those like table purse hanger things, where this little flowery part would go on the table and it has a hook so you can hang your bag on it.
No, I don't know that. It's something you put on a table and it holds your
Yeah,
purse.
there's like a little, you get like a little medallion. It's like flat on one side,
Yeah.
has a design. It's got a hook that hangs down so you can set it on the table and then you can hang like a bag or something underneath the table and it'll hang on the table.
I know what you're saying, but I don't think I've ever seen something like that.
I think what I like about that one is that she didn't even have to paint it. I mean, it looked like just the
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
that she used alone just hit it, and it immediately turned it in, kind of like what Vernon was talking about that one week, where you got the optical illusion already. So you just put those pieces together in a certain way, and boom, you've got exactly what you wanted. She didn't even have to do anything to it. No paint, no nothing.
Yeah. That's what I like about this challenge is you get so much variety.
Yeah, you just get a ton of ideas, things that you would have never thought of before.
Yeah, that's what I like about the stream is everybody does something different.
I think if we're going by likes alone in comments, I think Kat's got us all so far.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
She,
That's what
it
I'm
looks
talking about.
Victor's
So,
here.
try
Hey,
not-
Victor.
Hey, Victor.
What's going on,
not to
Victor?
go through them too fast, but yeah, it's
Gap
like
Stargate.
Cap Stargate. Hey,
Hey, Gap.
Sean asked
Yeah,
if
no.
anybody was. Oh, did you see Joey's comment, Dean?
Yeah, that's why I was pointing to my Death Star
Yes,
back
okay.
there.
All right. Thought you did. Sean asked about the.
Do you need to run over there and grab it?
Yeah, I don't have to. It's right there. Want me to take it out of the box? All right, so I think I'm up to bat. But before I go, before I show mine, let's do a little
Yes, it is.
intro to mine because I'm dressed up for the occasion. Because you ready?
Is Vernon an X-wing again? Oh, here we go.
Vegas, huh? Man, this is,
The problem is Windows 98 was one of the first operating
Yeah.
systems to run like media. So
there's too much going on.
I think that's it. Yeah.
you need more than 8 gigs of RAM.
Do you want us to improvise and say
Yeah, let's-
kung fu fighting for you?
All right,
Oh,
here we
ho,
go.
ho, ho!
Kung Fu fighting.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Those cats were
Those
fast
kids
as
were fast as
lightning.
lightning.
There was
So
silly
here is my
Sam's
lightsaber.
fun.
So I built
Whoa.
a double-edged
What?
lightsaber, and this is just all duct tape, right? Duct tape yellow, duct tape middle, duct tape here. This is actually floss, those floss sticks.
Ah, flosser.
So when you're doing battle, you can always clean your teeth, right?
Love it.
And then I use water bottle caps here. You see that?
Dual function.
So this is a big a gallon jug cap upside down, and then I got water bottle cap here. So it's got a screw head. So now you can get your blade here, and just screw it on like that, right? And it's double-ended, so you can do that here,
Sneak, very practical.
right?
I like it.
And then you have your double-sided blade. But I grew up in the 80s. And what was one of the biggest thing in the 80s?
Mustaches.
Big hair.
So
Turning up your collar.
everything was
Tab collars.
ninjas. American Ninja 1, Ninja this,
Martin.
Ninja that. I even had a ninja uniform. So
Clam
you
diggers.
can't have a ninja outfit without your
There it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
ninja.
baby.
lightsaber, right? So then we can.
Too much.
This is gonna be amazing.
Wait, hold on. Put the blades on and then make that move.
No way. So there you go. Could you
Nice.
imagine that in battle?
So a lightsaber nunchuck.
Lightsaber, first ever lightsaber nunchuck.
So I
Don't
want to ask.
nunchucks involve like you having to bounce them off your back and stuff? I don't think
No,
that
no.
works when you've got a laser sword on the
You
end
gotta
of
turn
it.
it off first.
You can have it off and then
Oh.
use it. And these are actually batteries, the little round disc batteries.
Yeah, that looks
Love
good. I like it.
Oh, the
I like
button,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
nunchucks. Let me ask you a question about those. The chain and the hinge. What are those from?
This is actually a nunchuck.
Okay, so they are from nunchucks. Okay.
So everybody has a pair of nunchucks, don't we?
Yeah, I
Yes.
thought we
Are
did.
they-
Yeah, everybody
Are
does.
those foam? Are those foam?
Yeah, these
Or-
are practice ones. These are just foam
Okay.
nunchucks.
Oh,
So
then
I
I
have
would.
And these are no, it's just a foam. It's actually like a PVC in the middle or something.
So I have to ask now that you got nunchucks and you got them out. Are you well versed in the use of the nunchucks?
Yeah, I can use two at once.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You ready? You want a sample?
Don't hurt
I don't want you to break a light. I think I broke a ceiling light one time.
Very good.
Playing
Very
it pretty
nice.
fast
Whoa.
and loose with the crotchal region. We're not fans with those moves.
Imagine that.
So are you allowed to transport those in your state?
Next. I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
Random
I
Vern
live
question.
in Hampton. We can do anything.
No, because I know that in California, like if you, I think the rule is if you're a certain level of belt and you have like an instructor permit or something, you're allowed to have them. But there's a way that I guess you just take the chain off of one of them and then they're no longer nunchucks.
What?
Oh, I don't know. But these are
So
practice ones. So I think I got these in the mall. Back in the day, you could buy like stuff
Yeah.
like this in the mall. But yeah, so that's mine, right? Pretty good, huh?
All right, I see a theme here because the last time when we did our cardboard challenge, there was like a whole playset thing, right? So I'm feeling like at this point, it's time I'm going to have to try to level up.
Step up the game, right? Yeah.
Vern, yours was good. You get a star on your forehead.
I'm totally going to have to level up here.
You
I see where
dominated the X-Wing challenge. Are you kidding me?
I see where
It
this
was
is going.
badass.
Yeah, you did. The cardboard
where
was
this-
good. I thought we all did a great job.
I see where this is going now.
Yeah, everybody has a. See, I actually had a ninja uniform too with the headgear and everything.
Well, I mean, you came in full outfit. You got your Cobra Kai jersey
Yeah.
on, and
It is too.
That is
Yeah.
a Cobra Kai.
So, yeah. So here's the only thing that you're missing, right? You could have put up a green screen behind you and then had the brick wall with the strike first, strike on painted on the wall, right? No mercy.
No
I
mercy.
actually have a green screen too. I could have used because
Yes,
this,
that's what I'm saying. You could have had that
StreamYard
background
doesn't
behind
do
you,
well.
right?
I'm with Blue Sky Squatch on this one. I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I would have smacked both of them, not just one of them.
or both.
I can't wait
Yeah,
to rewatch that.
Rolando's giving me a participation sticker. That's about right.
That's more
Right, we
stickers
have-
than Rick ever gave you.
I know.
It
it's
is true.
first rate. Who doesn't have
Actually,
it?
I do
Ninja
have some
Gaiden
stickers from Rick. I do have some
Oh,
somewhere, but they came with like you know, when I bought my pins.
well, you're casting shade for no reason then.
I know. It was
Before we move
purposeful.
on, let's.
Do you
let
have
me,
a permit for the outfit though? That's a good question, Gap.
This is actually, I got this for like $2 or something like that at the end of Halloween. It's just a
And
Halloween.
then and then you did an iron on for your logo.
No, it's a sticker. So these are the
Oh,
stickers
okay.
I got from Cap. You let us know that there was like
Yeah.
50 stickers for like $5. So I got.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
The sticker mule sale.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they have a
Sticker
sale
mule.
going on right now where you can get like 50 stickers for like $30 or something, 20, $30.
Yeah, if you just take your
holographic
time
one.
and take your time and play the long game on the stuff that you're looking for, they do a lot of great sales on there.
Yeah, definitely. So before we move on, let's bring this up. So ideas for the next challenge. I know
Did you
Dan's
forget to
already-
show Rebels, reptiles, and
I was
games?
going to say, aren't you
Saber?
missing like, one of the most epic lightsabers that was on Twitter?
No doubt.
What's that?
Rebels.
Oh no, that's
Saber.
coming up. That's what I meant. Before we go to the next
Oh.
topic.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Well, that
ideas
wouldn't be
for
the next topic. That would be the continuation of the last topic.
So
now it's
He's
better.
used to just like making mix match
Where's your
videos. All right,
where's your
don't confuse him
teleprompter?
any further.
it's
there you go.
Vern's
the
a
tel-
TikToker, and that's
where's
the
the-
attention span
the-
is only 40 seconds, Dean. You got to remember
Where's
that.
the
Hold on a second.
teleprompter, please?
Welcome to the Points of Articulation. This is a live stream that we do every Thursday.
Let me tell you about live streaming. Sometimes things go completely wrong.
Insert the new logo with the Vern and Rant.
Yeah, let's
The
I'm
old
trying-
man yells
I'm
at the
trying
sky.
I'm trying to sell the idea of a Verncast, right?
Oh,
And
I
then
like yeah, there you go. There you go.
I'm going to keep saying it every time I do one. Welcome back to the Verncast. And then I put that old man yells at cloud because the dude tweeted that out the other day. And it's I think it's a Simpsons thing, right?
It
Man
is.
yells at clouds.
I also have another intro. You want to see the other intro? I'm going to show you. Anyway.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with this. Cap does
No,
such a good
you
job with
didn't
the
even have to
intros.
ask because I don't think there was a choice when he said
Yeah,
Welcome to the
articulation.
Points of Articulation live stream.
Marvel.
Each
So we're
and
gonna
every
discuss
show.
Marvel. Every other
We talk about action figure customization
Collectors
and
to come
enhancing
together,
your collection
enhance their
through
collections.
DIY.
just a little bit of
Thank you so much for
customization.
joining us this evening. As we
What was that?
What was I doing in
I'm-
that video?
I'm-
like, hold
I'm
on,
so stealing
let me give you another
Cap
clip.
intros.
I'll write you an intro. Let's put something better than that together if we're going
Oh,
to do
come
it.
on, that
We
was,
can do it.
that was high class, man. That was
Well, I'm
high-
saying we could put
Mr.
something together.
B.
We could write it and make something
Mr.
nice,
B.
as opposed to you taking video clips like that.
That
We'll
was
give you some
that's
good
funny.
material.
That's funny.
let's see here. All right, let's
Are
go
we,
on.
are we doing the Frankenstein figure then? Is that the deal?
I don't have many Build-A-Figure parts. That's the problem with me. I don't.
Well, just rip a few figures apart.
Mm-mm.
You got some vintage Star Wars figures in there?
You know what I was thinking for a good challenge is create a sidekick,
Like a
Could
like
be.
a sidecar?
a sidekick character, like for example, like Robin. But you can make create your own sidekick or create a different. I already have one in mind, so that's why I'm using it.
Are you saying you want us
Okay.
to build someone that we can exploit? Is that
Yeah.
what the sidekick role is?
I don't think that's going to work out very well. I mean, like, what do you mean a sidekick? Out of what?
out of another figure, or something? So just create a sidekick.
But how? What if the sidekick turns out to be like the hero?
There's no such thing. You're just making that stuff up now. All right, let's go on to the next lightsaber. So here we have Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. And I have G-Force's link in the description if you're not subscribed to him, and also have Rebels, Reptiles, and Games link to his description in the description. Link to his video in the description to how he made this lightsaber.
Did you not write all this down?
I didn't write it down, man. It's been a long week.
I'm messing with his teleprompter.
He is. All right, here we go, Rebels. I'll have to pause it again. It'll freeze. Hold on. It's already halfway through. It's already halfway through. All right, here we go. You ready?
Slow motion.
Not bad. That's it.
It does look really good.
Yeah, it does. Check that out.
Did you? I mean, you can't see it in that picture very well, but he's got it engraving too in that that blade piece on the tip.
Yeah.
Of the hilt.
It says Rebels.
With just the tip.
Yeah, just the tip. Yeah, the
tip. Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what is that blade? Is that an actual lightsaber?
You know what would have been hilarious for this little extra blade sticking off the top if it was like a can opener.
Yeah, right.
Or a bottle opener. You come in from a long saber fight with like a Sith Lord or a Jedi, and you need to sit down, and it's Miller time.
Miller time.
Yeah, well done,
everybody
Rebel.
definitely needs to go check out the video of him building that thing out.
Yeah,
because,
that's awesome. It's awesome.
If anybody has family or friends that work in a shop like that, and you just kind of assume that it's kind of backbreaking work and everything, it is. But there is something very, very soothing and calming about watching a master at work and just going through and doing the different cutting and the polishing of the metal work and the welding. I found it extremely relaxing and awesome, and it was just
just watching the polish and the even the engraving. That's why I mentioned that, because just I can watch that, and I somehow must have you click on some videos, and next thing you know, it's feeding you stuff. I was scrolling through Instagram, and I must have stayed too long on one of the videos, because I ended up getting a bunch of those little things where it was just parts being machined, and it's cutting the metal, but it's so mesmerizing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's not that I didn't want to click on it, but I ended up I think it knows how long you spend on a certain image or video, and then it starts feeding you more of them, and it's like, oh my god! Before I know it, it's like every fourth one that's not actually somebody that I'm following. It's one of these stupid videos again. I'm like, get off of there.
Like, there's something really cool about watching like craftsmen work with these, like with equipment and tools and stuff like that, and to see them just constructing stuff. Have you guys seen this show that Tim Allen hosting, Assembly Required?
No.
So it's like this competition show. It's the two guys from Home Improvement, and they're kind of like the hosts. So they have these typically three builders, and there's like a project that they have them do. And then there's an elimination project. So I just saw the first episode yesterday, and it was they made them build a mobile barbecue, right? So they sent them a couple of bikes and a bunch of a barrel and all that kind of stuff. But the elimination was to make a searing thing or whatever, like a flame thrower, basically. So they sent them a couple of pipes and stuff like that, and they had to figure out how to like build this. And the elimination was who could boil water the fastest with their little heat device. And it was fun to watch. I mean,
what channel is that on?
I think it was on Peacock or something like that. Peacock Plus. So I don't know, it's streaming, if it was on Netflix, or I just remember I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm going to check out an episode. Yeah. Assembly Required, I think is what it was called.
So Rebels, Reptiles, and Games did mention before he started building it. So I'm not 100% sure if it's still true, but put it in the chat, in the comments. But I think Rebels might be giving that away on his channel.
What?
So please subscribe to Rebels, Reptiles, and Games,
Yeah, real craftsman there.
possibly win have a chance to win that awesome blade.
Well, if he wasn't, he is now.
Or help. And also
The other thing that I
subscribe
thought
to-
was awesome is just like when he first does the welding, if anybody's ever welded, you know that like you have to polish that metal. And like not having the equipment to actually polish it up and make it look nice, you could usually have pretty shoddy work afterwards. But having the right tools to do the job makes all the difference in the world.
Can you imagine? Right. It's almost like any home improvement job you're doing too, you could get it done, but if you had the tool, super easy.
Have you
It's
ever
like
done something like, hung a light fixture or anything where you don't have something, and then the next time you go back and you've bought the tool that you needed, like
Yes.
so much easier, and you're like,
do you know what the first thing that comes to mind for me when you say that
Hot
is
glue?
there's a special tool to take those bolts off of a faucet
yes,
on the back of a sink. And
Yeah.
if you don't have that tool, you're up there struggling to get these like little bolts off to get that faucet
Yeah.
out. And if you have that tool, it's basically like, oh, you're done.
But it's a one-use tool, so do you
Yeah.
go and buy it, or do you know what I mean? Do you suffer through with the pliers and the wrench and try to get it out of there, and spend an hour on it?
I think it was like they're like $15, so it's almost like worth to have in case you ever have to change another faucet.
The worst thing about it is usually I'll take and I'll save that stuff, and then when it comes time I actually need it, can't find it.
Can't
No
find
clue
it
where it's
anywhere.
at.
Yeah.
I know I bought that last time. Where did I leave it?
So G-Force says he wants to see them all again. Encore.
G-Force
encore.
fell asleep on his stream, and he just wants everybody to
Is that what it is?
catch him up.
I can't even get mine in the shot. There we go. Again, see, mine has multiple uses. I can actually floss my teeth with mine. Right?
I mean, technically, I could probably do the same with.
True.
Well, I can use mine as a telescope.
Ooh.
There you go.
So I think we can, let's scroll down and show Twitter, just in case anybody popped in, right?
Yeah,
And then I also want to show off the Ever Ready Captain, which is a ready-made lightsaber for kids.
Nice. Share screen. Let's see.
G-Force got to play some places let you rent tools. Not sure if those one specific ones like that. I think most places around me are usually like the big tools that you rent. You know,
Yeah.
Can you see this?
there's
Yeah, there's
cats.
cats.
Okay, so you can. So yeah, so there's
Yes.
cat. And there is Rebels. And that's him building it too.
You make it big.
I don't know
It-
how. How do we make
Okay,
it big?
go to the window that you have
Now I
open
did it
and like kind of zoom in, yeah.
Hold it, wait. Now I
And you can
messed
click
up.
on the pictures and the pictures will open up.
Now I did something wrong. I can't even get back to it, man.
Ferns looks like a Sith Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, those are on Twitter?
Victor says, "Great job, guys."
Thanks, Victor.
Fabulous is agreeing. So now we got Sith Eddie Van Halen and Charles Bronson and Sylvester Stallone on the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so did everybody see that they announced Wonder Man Disney Plus series?
Wonder Man.
No.
Yeah. So
Is it Nathan Fillion?
they haven't actor yet. They're writing it, so it's going to be Wonder Man. So does that mean we're one step closer to the West Coast Avengers?
Well,
Oh, maybe.
I if memory serves, I thought Nathan Fillion didn't he like do a movie poster or something where he was Simon Williams in the background of
Maybe,
a show
yeah.
already?
So it could be that's the way. But he has a show, so is he going to be able to do both? They're both ABC properties, right?
It's Nathan Fillion. He'll find a way.
He'll just fit it into a schedule. But I keep thinking like, so if they have to do a West Coast Avengers, because we already got the Vision, they did the whole Hawkeye with like the stuff in the background about the person who gave them the campus from the comic books, right? Then you get Wonder Man in there. do we have to get a redemption for the Scarlet Witch, or do we get one from an alternate multiverse?
Why does she need to be redeemed? I don't know what you're talking about.
Shh.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
I have until the 22nd to watch it. So.
Okay.
Do we have an echo still? Yeah, hold on.
Wait. See, Josh.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Could have been me.
It's me.
Did you see Rebel's comment?
Mm-hmm. Now I'm back, right?
Yeah. Rebels, you're
Right.
asking Dino to do something technical on the computer.
Yes, we've established on this stream, if nothing else, that Dino does not know how to run Windows 3.5.
You're asking a lot, Rebels. Sorry. Very proud of this man.
So 1,000 got the next one, yeah.
Yep.
He did a poster for Wonder Man and Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, okay, there you go. That's
The
what
James
it was.
Gunn connection, yep. Makes
But
sense.
they are working on. They did announce it was on Variety today, so that's pretty cool. Looking forward to it.
Bigfoot?
I
All
don't
right,
know.
so what's the plans for next stream?
I didn't see any suggestions. Did you? I
don't know. We need some suggestions, people, on what the challenge will be. Please tell us what the DIY will be in 2 weeks.
We're doing
Ideas
the
next
thing.
time.
We're doing the
echo?
Frank.
Dan's itching to show his Frankenfigure that he's got
Yes,
sitting
please
just
do.
off camera.
Grab it.
Just do it. Let's do it, Dan.
Ready? Captain America.
America!
Make it big. Make it big.
He already did make it big. Come on.
No,
I'm
make
excited
the
over here.
screen big. Dino.
Yeah, hold on a second. All right, I'm just turning down my mic.
Are you in a multiverse right now? All right. I guess it's over. That's pretty cool.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
Did have to do a little touch up on him.
I can't tell.
All right. This is just a head swap, Dan. But can Iron Wolf join your Bear Avengers?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What the heck? Which head is that?
So the Witcher figure came with the little head that he carried around.
He's carrying?
Yeah, I just drilled a hole in the bottom and stuck it on the peg.
That's perfect. So
Yeah.
Iron, what'd you call Iron Wolf?
Yeah, and then
Captain America.
Captain America, and it'll be the Bear Rangers. The Bearangers.
Well, the Revengers is already taken, so yeah, maybe the and we don't want to use the furries. We definitely want to stay away from
Yes, we don't.
affiliation with that.
Why? Take it back. It's yours.
What happened?
You own that.
I don't know.
Take it back.
First
Now
time
you're-
Wait, there's 2 Dinos now. What?
That is so
That's why-
awesome.
That's
This
why
is
he
the
was
most-
That's why he was reverbing.
Oh,
See what
G-Force.
happens when I try to pull
He
something up.
will huff and puff, and yes, blow the Bearangers tower down.
Something out of oriented out of diorama. Sorry, diorama oriented out of junk. There we go.
If you call it the Bear Avengers, then it's perfect because then the porno version of it's the same name. It's just Bear Avengers.
Just with a different spelling.
Yes. Perfect.
Chris, you're probably
And
right.
it's furries.
So a diorama built out of parts?
Yeah,
Gilster's here.
I guess kind of like the lightsaber, right? Like a diorama build out of, but just random things.
What you might already have, or
You want to do another build? You want to do something like a workshop tour?
You have a
feeling
workshop?
like that. Well, I gotta work.
I have a dining room
Workspace
table.
tour.
Well, you want to
All
show
right,
off
forget I said anything.
workspace, don't you? Is that what it is?
No, not at
Dan
all.
has an area that he does his crafting in, I'm sure. I know Josh has a definite like work area. Dino, do you have like a workshop other than where you keep all your $500,000 cars? I'm going to take that as a no.
Now he's afraid to talk. Or did he mute himself? Did he mute himself? He muted himself.
Sean Solo waits here.
There we go. Now I'm not muted.
Oh, it's
Sure,
back.
just
No,
in the
I
middle
don't.
of the time.
But I have an
See,
echo
Rolando
now,
know
so I don't know
what's
how to get rid of my stinking echo.
It's not there anymore. You got rid of it.
I don't hear it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
You murdered your other self, so I think we're okay. The multiverse is back to its rightful order.
There's only one. There can be only
I was
one.
looking at the arm on this, and I was thinking like, I could use that arm to build Drax, or what's her name, Drash, from Book of Boba Fett, because she had that modded arm.
Oh, the mod.
Vespa girl.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
I bet I could totally use that for that arm.
Sean.
What's up, Sean?
Johnny.
Hey, Sean, good to see you.
Oh, I made my sidekick.
Oh, I'm a master.
I like it.
I'm gonna call him Robin.
Points of Articulation was recorded before a live studio audience, except for Dean. It's just pre-recorded.
I can't control anything anymore.
Oh my god, we're never gonna be
Hey,
able
what's
to
up,
end the
Nate?
show. You're not gonna be able to end it.
Nathan Bowden.
Oh, I think I can still
Hey,
do
Nathan.
that. But I hear my voice on a delay.
He thinks Reva's a mod. Okay, everybody saw. Do you guys want to talk about a spoiler? I have one thing that I was thinking about, and you know how when we'll just do it. When Vader had the two sabers, did everyone think there was going to be a swipe? Okay, and I think that the thing is there wasn't a couple of reasons, right? Spinoff, obviously, but because you can't come back from that, I think in today's climate, right? So we already know that there's a redemption story for Vader, but if he were to have done that, I think everybody like loses it. There's no way to actually get that final redemption, right?
Are you
If
talking
he
about?
did that?
You talking about
If he did it. To Reva.
No, he's still got a whole lot more red to put in his ledger.
I was gonna say, man, just from this, what we've seen alone, wasn't he like going through the town, like crushing people and throwing?
Yeah, but it did. I'm trying to say like
Heading is drawing the line. That's where
but that is where people I think would draw the line.
He already killed Dooku that way.
Yeah, but he was a good guy killing a bad guy.
Yeah, was he?
I don't know. I'm just thinking. I mean, because they added the second shot for Solo, right? So that he wouldn't be, so he could still be a hero later on. Because
I understand what you're trying to get to.
yeah. Because 20 years later, it was like, how can we see him as a hero if he cold-bloodedly shot Greedo?
As far as I'm concerned, he's walking from Rogue One and into A New Hope. Like, he's baddest MFer in the planet, in the galaxy, and he's just been killing people left and right. So
how do you quantify him in Rogue One, at the end of Rogue One, and then the final battle with Obi-Wan at the end of A New Hope? How do you rectify those two levels of Vader?
Like why he wasn't
as like at the end of and I know like mentally you go, oh well, that one was filmed like 40 years ago, but I mean like how do you fix that, for continuity?
Because I don't feel the need to sit here and overanalyze something that I love to the point that I don't love it anymore. I'm not going to do that.
but okay, but if you're talking to me, you have to fix it. So
Not really. No.
I think it isn't
so just keep this in the back of your head. What you didn't see off camera was he actually pulled a muscle in his lower back going through at the end of Rogue One. So he was still recovering from that.
That
That would explain a little.
Obi-Wan, when last I met you, I was the student. Now I am
So-
the master, with a doctor's note on why I can't perform any jumps.
But honestly, like I think that scene that they showed in this week's episode of the two of them, and then that wrap up that they had at the end of their fight was to quell anybody's argument about that conversation they have at the end of A New Hope, because he basically tells them you're the Padawan until you get over this, right? And so that rings true. That conversation when last time we met, I was
Yes.
yeah. So it fixes that lack of continuity.
So that's what I was talking about to myself earlier, because I don't really talk to anybody about it besides you guys.
Well,
But-
you probably talk to yourself.
Right. So I think it
We've
was like
established there's an echo already. So.
Yes.
well,
He
it's
puts
also,
the two of himself on the screen.
so when they first fought and he threw him in the fire and stuff like that, I totally hated that, because I'm like, the first time in episode 4 when he says all that and things like that, I was kind of mad that they had the fight already.
Uh-huh.
So this episode just
I think
You know,
it fixes it.
saved it all.
I
It
think
made
it does.
sense now.
It does fix that little continuity piece if you
Yeah.
were worried about it. But I, honestly, Josh, I am with you. Like, I'm not worried about it. I just wanted to say it because I think it's funny to think maybe he pulled a muscle in his back. I used to say, like after I saw Rogue One, I was telling everybody, oh, I think he twisted his ankle. But then I realized he actually has robotic legs.
Robotic legs.
Right?
Robotic legs that Obi-Wan mind tricked to where they couldn't jump anymore.
This is true.
Why do lightsaber wounds bleed? Wouldn't they be instantly cauterized?
I was also wondering. Go
Why
on,
is it
Josh.
stormtroopers can't hit anybody with blaster rifles, but rebels can like, and they're like
Yeah.
Hawkeye out here.
Even point blank range, they couldn't. shoot.
Okay. Do you have any helmets?
I do.
Does anybody have a stormtrooper helmet?
No. I have Luke's X-wing
All right.
helmet.
When you put that helmet on, the plexiglass that they're using for the visor completely distorts your vision.
So why? Why would they
Yes.
even do it then?
It's
You would think
space
that
class.
it would-
It's space materials.
I'm curious. Like when they're practicing and they're just hitting, with the lightsabers and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
and they're really swinging hard and they're sparring with the sabers. What if somebody gets hit? I mean, those
That's
are
what
like they're trying to hit each other basically. What if they actually do and cut somebody's arm off and stuff like that?
Oh,
Are they?
he's talking about in the show, like
Oh,
they
in
were
the
doing the
No,
fight in the
like-
show.
I was like, wait a second. Do we need to level set that lightsabers aren't real?
So here's the
Yeah.
thing. So here's
in the show.
here's the-
So like,
Going back
is it
to
like
the
the,
I-
is it like the practice nunchucks here? Are they like foam sabers? You think?
Dino, don't you know that they can just replace your hand and legs with like mechanical ones? So it's
Yeah.
no big deal if you get one cut off during
Yeah, I guess, right?
during a spar.
Sure. Just
Yeah.
grow it
Just
back.
put a little back on it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
give them one of those mechanical hands. It's good.
So am I the only one that
Everybody's
thinks
got
that? Probably.
No, I think that you got to think the concept is that they're so in tune with their lightsaber that they can swing it at you and get it within like millimeters and be able to stop
Yeah.
before making that contact.
Do you think? Possibly, I guess.
I'd
right?
like to
think so.
think that there's just this all over the galaxy. There's like people with missing hands, and they're like, I could have been a Jedi, but I went and cut off my damn hand, and I couldn't teach myself how to be ambidextrous.
So,
So
Sean,
is-
Sean says there's modes, and it's maybe like a
Training mode.
training mode.
Oh, okay.
There's
There you
one
go.
set for fun.
Is that Is that for real, or did he just make that up? Because I like that. That sounds really good.
I mean, he's
What I
got
wanna
because
I'll
the
take that.
Padawans probably would have, because they're still training with lightsabers, right?
So,
Yeah.
So what is the point of the stormtroopers actually having armor? Because it seems like somebody can just hit them with a stick and knock them out.
Right.
Not just that, but it's like, isn't it called like blast tech armor? It every time somebody gets hit one time in the chest, they go down like they're mortally killed. Like it's stupid. That armor does not work.
I think it's more just for intimidation, right?
Stop hunting Jedis and go get a refund for all that armor, because that stuff's boolah.
I'm thinking that maybe they make their stuff out of with 3D printers too. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
The really bad 3D printers that you buy off Amazon for like $49, and you're like, it doesn't print. I don't understand why.
I don't know.
So are we creating a Robin for the next challenge? Is that what it is? Is that what you guys discussed while I was trying to fix my computer? I figured out what the problem was. I had 2 windows open.
Oh.
Technology, man. Technology.
Okay, I like the extended universe that the stormtrooper outfits were basically the kind like Iron Man, and I couldn't read it. You're faster than me on those things.
Paybacks. Wasn't a super chat, so they can't stay up that long.
See, if they had little targeting things, you'd hope that they'd have been better shots.
Yeah, they could target with their helmet, but I mean, was it connected to their blaster that they held with their hand, or was it built onto the suit somehow?
I'm just saying, I can link my headphones to my phone. You would think that the Empire could figure that stuff out.
I don't know, because you can
Get
carry
Apple
your phone in your pocket and make a long distance phone call, but in Book of Boba Fett, the guy had to drive around the corner to some sort of a makeshift phone booth. He had to drive around a corner of a building that didn't have a roof, and you could see all the 2x4s inside.
All right, what's the challenge? Let's do it.
I was supposed to get a little clip that says, stay on target.
Stay on target.
Stay on target. Fern's veering off again.
So ideas for the next challenge. Did we get it yet? Are we going to kit bash?
There was one that was like make some sort of a diorama out of like junk pieces or something.
Junk.
And
We don't have room for another diorama, man.
what was the other one? You already showed your Franken figure.
Yeah.
So, and then I didn't make a Franken figure yet, but I was going to. I'll have that next week.
How about I got a good one. How about make a cartoon character? That's an 80s cartoon character.
Make an 80s. Can it just be a cartoon? Like, what do you mean an 80s cartoon character?
80s cartoon character.
He's saying that because he's already got something halfway built.
I have an idea of what I wanted to make. So that's what I'm spinning towards. I'm like driving that way.
I tell you
Why
what,
don't you just
you add in
let's do
Like
that.
a superhero or
Anything, any cartoon. You can make.
does it? Okay, do you pick a cartoon then? Like, make a character that would fit into. Is that what you mean?
make a spaceship. Somebody said base.
Should that be the concept? Like, if you were to create a superhero for the Avengers or the Super Friends, create that character.
What I wanted to create, I'll tell you what I was leaning towards. I want to make. You ever watch that cartoon back in the 80s? It was Mighty Man and his dog Yuck. So it was a dog with a dog
say that I've ever
on
seen
his head.
You know what helps though?
Huh?
Could you do one of the voices?
No, I don't. Do you not know?
Come on, let's do it. I'll be Muck and you be Mighty Man. Ready? Go.
Don't pull up a video straight from memory. Come on.
He's cheating.
I am. I'm trying to find it right now.
Oh my god. I don't want to see a video. I want you to remind me.
Do you guys see this? Yeah. Make a spaceship for a figure.
Oh, I
make
could
a spaceship. Yeah. Fern's got that covered.
Fern's already got that.
I like Chris's make a Scooby-Doo villain.
Right there.
Like a Scooby-Doo character.
Custom.
Oh yeah, he would lift up the doghouse, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He was so hideous that he would lift up the doghouse
and
a
scare all the bad guys. I like that because it would always be. Mr. Peters or Mr. Barnes, and then he's got to look really scary on the outside.
Yep.
I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you.
You
Meddling, you kids and that meddling dog.
Oh yeah.
I like make a Scooby-Doo villain. Maybe we save that for October month.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make functioning vehicle for a 6-inch figure.
Make something out of a bubble.
Got a couple ideas there.
Yeah. I'm trying
All
to
right,
think
everybody's
of
leaning towards vehicles.
Okay. So we're going to make a vehicle for a 6-inch figure.
Let's do it.
That's a cool. Yeah, I like that. That'll
I
be a
think we
cool
can do
idea.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it have to work? A
Now-
vehicle, so it doesn't have to have 4 wheels. It could be an aircraft. It could be anything, right?
Motorcycle, boat,
I would say
plane.
fit the figure, but not necessarily like full function. Opening doors, maybe.
Can I make one for a 3 3/4-inch figure?
Sure.
Or do I get disqualified?
We don't
Yeah.
judge you by your size here.
Yeah, there's no shame.
Okay.
Make
so
a Death Star. Ouch. That would be hard, huh?
A little difficult.
Technically a vehicle.
That'd be cool though.
see, that's the other problem with Star Wars, right? Why is every critical system
They have to fly.
on a ledge over like a long drop down to a reactor core?
You know I'm
All right,
stealing the
listen.
soundbite for the next opening
The-
sequence, right?
The only thing that I've really been tickled by with Obi-Wan, where I'm like, okay, Obi-Wan, let's cut this out. How he swam underneath that thing to get inside the base. I was like, wait, what? and the stormtroopers just like standing in front of the door, like, hey, there's somebody like swimming in our hole that we got back here that's just open for no apparent reason. What's
yeah,
up
but
with
you know
this
they
guy?
wanted to do a throwback from previous movie. You know, they wanted to give you your fan service.
I think it would have been like just a perfect way that they could have shoehorned in Jar Jar. Like, if only I had my breather, I could. Means I got your breather right here.
Did you already have Steve's up?
No.
I was trying to get his up. You kept clicking off of it.
Yeah, right.
Make it
Steve.
be Hasbro can't do it. All right, I think that's a good one. Actually, I actually know the exact vehicle I want to make.
Is it an X-wing?
No,
And is it like to your right?
no, I don't have it in here, but I've
It's going to
already
be painted next
I've
time.
already got plans. I've already got my plans.
Oh yeah, you
All
can
right.
make an ad out of cardboard. That'd be cool.
Do that.
All right, cool.
We
So
could
that's
need like
next.
life-size AT-AT for a 6-inch. Like, it gotta be like
Wow. Yeah.
Well, you know what they like if they really wanted to do something like that, they could totally make like an AT-AT, like maybe that designed to like fit on a shelf where like one side is off, so you can have like the display inside,
sure.
and then maybe the legs would hang down or something like that, so you can have, yeah.
Even better, if you buy 2 of them, you can put them together and have a whole AT-AT.
Yeah, right. Buy 4 of them.
But when they
Just
sell,
build a
but when
figure.
they sell them, it's one per person.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, that's
And
it, right?
All right, guys.
It's a left side and a right side, but the right side is the regular one. The left side's the chase.
Okay, whose channel are we on in 2
Josh.
weeks? Josh.
Mine.
Josh, right off the bat,
Yes.
unless Dan wants to play.
All right.
I don't blame you, man. It was a nightmare tonight, but it was fun. I had 2 windows open. I had no idea. That's why I'm like, I hear this echo. What's going on? So
You're just trying to get more views on your channel. We get it.
yeah, right. All right, thanks everyone for joining us.
6-inch or 3 3/4.
Thank
Great
you,
work
everyone.
on those lightsabers, folks.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
excellent
Awesome
work.
Yeah.
job, everybody.
Great
Cats,
job.
Rebels and
So go to,
Reptiles,
Go to
G-Force.
Twitter. Go to Twitter if you want to see those photos again. It's hashtag POA Challenge 22 if you want to check out G-Force and Cats
And if you guys are
Also
making a
Rebels.
vehicle for the next challenge, make sure you hashtag and post it so that everyone can see what you've done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't even have to
absolutely.
be complete yet. You can even show the progress. You know, that'd be cool. We'd like to see that too. So,
Tons of fun.
oh, Nathan's late to the party. See you, Nathan. We're just about ready to
And they,
pop out of here, but
what do you mean, Nathan? It's late.
I would say any kind,
He's been here a while.
has
any
he?
kind of Rebels.
Yeah.
So I think I was in the second window.
You were having your technical
There he
difficulties.
is.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks everybody for
All right, y'all.
joining us again.
Stay crafty.
Stay crafty.
Crafty.